Hello everyone, it's time for another episode of Traffic Safety First. Today we are going to be discussing some tips to help maintain a safe environment when operating your motor vehicle in a parking lot. Let's get to it. The information in today's video will include some ways to be extra cautious while in parking lots, specifically as they are heavily trafficked by vehicles and pedestrians. Here are some quick tips to keep yourself and pedestrians safe. Drive slowly in parking lots to be able to react as quickly as possible if a vehicle or pedestrian starts to enter your line of traffic. Make sure you have no distractions keeping you from paying attention to your surroundings. These can include radios being on, food or drinks nearby, or other passengers wanting your attention. If you see a vehicle attempting to leave a parking spot, stop with enough room to let the vehicle fully back out of their spot. Consider 2 car lengths of space as a guide for the minimum distance to give a reversing vehicle. Make sure to look behind you on all sides before attempting to back out of a parking space. Look into blind spots before turning into another flow of traffic or in and out of parking spaces. If you see a pedestrian trying to cross a line of traffic, stop your vehicle and let them cross. We hope you are able to take these tips with you when driving in parking lots to help keep yourself and those around you safe. Until next time, stay healthy, be safe, and thanks for watching.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. This is live. It's baseball. It's our first game. As you see there on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass here taking on Crater in Central Point. Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nilsson. Both of us here for this. Danny, let's just get right to it, man. It's baseball. It's warm out here. How are you doing?
Doing great. It's 73. It is sunny. We got the first pitch coming in right now. And it looks like I got my camera set up right in front or behind the batter's box. So let me see if I can move this for you guys here. Get you a little better view. But beautiful day. Glad to be outside. Glad to enjoy some of this nice weather we've got going on here. Excited to bring you some baseball. It's rare for me to do baseball. I normally do all the softball games, which has us over at the Crater High School. This is a little different being out here at Anhorn. So, again, apologies, have to do a quick camera adjustment.
And we don't have rosters that are printed, so everybody knows. I'll get to it as far as who's batting, in what order, what their name is. We'll get to all of that. So it's slowly getting built up here.
Strike in there.
I believe it's 3-1. They are not running the scoreboard with any of the details. That's 3-2. Here, top of the first, Anhorn Field, Central Point, Oregon. That's going to be a walk. He's got a man on first. Behind us, but got to be careful and watch out for all those. It's a little different being in the gym, basketball. You know that's coming towards you. We never have a problem, but never aimed at our heads. This, though, they could be right off the edge of the bat or right in our noggin.
So are you saying I got to pay attention, Aaron?
A little bit more than usual, yes.
Man, do you know how expensive things are with inflation out there? I can't afford to pay attention.
No, I know. I can't either, but we're going to have to figure it out from somewhere, take it from some sort of fund. I don't know, I got savings somewhere.
Successful attempt to first there. I'm talking about paying attention and didn't even see him go for it.
So it's Cole Carnes, number 6. He's on first. Batted first for Grants Pass. Right now we've got Luke Morgan, sophomore.
Morgan with the bunt attempt there. Strike called.
And bunting, always risky, especially on 2 strikes. He's not on 2 strikes, though. The Caveman coming in, it's this one 2-1-1. On fouled back. Close to where your car was. That might have hit it.
It might have. Yeah, I parked right close up here so I could get all the equipment in. And I thought after we set it up here, it's a very high prime foul ball spot. That probably would have pegged my truck where that one just went. So it's a good thing I moved it.
It's all about logistics as Carnes is safe back in first.
Nice breeze here today, 73, perfect outside temperatures.
A little windy.
Yeah.
Watch the papers, you don't have to worry about anything. Troy Osborne on deck, that one high. Pull up the roster for Crater. They're coming in to this one at 2-1.
That would be inside for another ball. Inside and low.
Crater starting pitcher Caleb Randolph. That one high. Carnes is back safely again. That's the thing with baseball, you know. It could be an hour and a half for the game. It could be 4 hours. You just never really know.
Well, the other day, one of the first innings was about 55 minutes. St. Mary's versus someone. I can't remember who their opponent was.
55 minutes for an inning.
One.
Half an inning?
One.
Or 1 inning? The full inning or half an inning?
It was 1 inning.
That one knocked. No time for double play. Can they get one? Oh, they call him out. Bill Morgan grounds out. But advances Carnes to second. Now we got Osborne. Troy Osborne batting right. Right up the middle. That one picked up and caught. Carnes now on third, but 2 down.
Hey, 11. Do me a favor, just bat a little over that way. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
So I may not have the pitch count exactly, at least right now. Just getting the bearings straight and all the players, but I will at least keep track here of the outs, which you see there on the General Scott scoreboard, 2 outs. Carnes is going to make it into home on that wild pitch. Actually, I'm not sure if it was a passed ball or a wild pitch.
What's the difference?
Pass ball actually is where the catcher maybe has something more to do with it. Where they're going past, maybe hits the glove, it goes past him or
Gotcha.
rolls. But wild pitch, maybe just if he throws it way over his head, that's a wild pitch. Catcher had no chance at getting it. I just didn't see. I just saw the ball go past, but I didn't see how it got there. That one smacked, but foul off to the right. This is Taholo Vainuku Johnson.
That one almost hit my truck for where I reparked it.
Yep.
So bad decisions from me today.
Yeah, I never park behind the backstop. Just, behind home plate, nope. Less of a chance if you are to the sides of one of the bases as Vainuku Johnson strikes out. And we will head to the bottom of the first, but Grants Pass gets one run across. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
From the moment you enter the court, we're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
And welcome back here at Anhorn Field, home of the Crater Comets. We got number 24 for Crater leading off. Down 1-0. It's Brandon Tibbles. So they do have the announcer up here, but they're not running the scoreboard.
Yeah, they didn't do any. It's kind of been a tournament thing going on, though. So there's been several games here today. They might have done the announcements, or the anthem, the first one, and then just throughout the day. Can't do it before every game.
Yeah. That one should be out. First pitch, swing, and grounds out to the short. And let's see the starting pitcher for Grants Pass. Luke Morgan. He was batting second, grounded out his plate appearance.
Number 3 now up for Crater. Connects.
First pitch swing and right up the middle. That was Kellen Rapp. So Rapp on first. Starting pitcher for Crater now up to bat.
Ball 1, that one coming pretty high. Low. Ball 2.
I've always loved this ballpark. Just the big evergreens out there in left field, which this one smacked in left field. Got under it, and looks like it was caught. Two down.
Nice catch there. Out there in left field.
Now number 25 for Crater. Damon Kendrick.
Oh, nice catch. Shortstop. One glove. Done.
That ends it. Crater leaves one stranded. They're down 1-0 as we head to the top of the second. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back. Number 11 for Grants Pass.
Big boy.
Kane Robinson, outfield DH, a junior.
He's got,
It looks like it's a big old belt buckle, but I don't think it is. What is that?
I don't know, let's see.
And it's not plays. It's not like in football.
Maybe he's a boxing or wrestling champion.
Maybe that
Crushed
one
it.
is really crushed into the gap. Oh, and he catches it.
Wow.
It's like a Statue of Liberty.
Nice catch.
What a catch out there at center field.
It's hard to follow those ones when they're blasted out there like that. Hopefully my camera skills were able to catch that just in the nick.
One down. I believe we've got Mason Montejano. That one smacked, fell. That would take him for a strike and a strikeout. The second one for Randolph.
Can you just a little bit to the left of the circle? Thanks, homie.
Now it's Ari Cantola. We got two down here in the top of the second.
They say he went on that one. That's strike one.
That one smacked into the gap as well, but that one is dropping. So Cantola gets safely to first. One on, two down. Caleb Martinez up to bat. Senior Caleb Martinez. Swing and a miss.
Big swing, too.
Fast one from Randolph. And he's got it as well, and I've seen actually a lot of the players have it either the same thing on as a belt buckle or on their forearm.
So more like a play calling thing, perhaps, for the QBs have.
Trying to see what it is. As Tunic is in the on-deck circle over here. I was hoping to be close enough. It almost looked like a PlayStation controller, a Nintendo controller, but
that one blocked by the fence pole.
That's going to total it back to first. One foul. And off of the wood, it missed the lights.
That's good.
Hit to short. Time for a double play. At least just the force out. That's all you needed. No need for a double play. That is 3 down. Still 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here we are, TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Grants Pass. This is the tournament. A lot with it brings spring break right now. A lot of tournaments. This is the time where you really just want to get out there and play because the kids aren't in school. This one is specifically the Crater Tournament. We had South Medford and Willamette play right before this one. And before that, Willamette and Barlow. We got a Coach Bob Invitational. There's a lot of non-league games. You got a Mountainside Spring Break even one that West Albany's included with. Pendleton Tournament. I mean, everybody's putting together something, it seems like, for this week because kids are available.
Some are available. My kiddo decided she's going to Mexico for spring break.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, is that
or specifically?
You know what? Actually, I don't even know. She went with one of her best friends. It was her friend's graduation / 18th birthday trip. She was allowed to bring a friend, and she chose my daughter to go. And so I was like, I don't think so. You're not going to Mexico.
Yeah.
She's like, well, Dad, technically you can't tell me what to do because I'm going to be 18.
Gonna be. That one right over her heads.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be 18, not 18 right now. I mean, she's still under your jurisdiction.
She's still, I know, only until
Right.
April. So it's close enough.
Yeah, I guess so. But
I figured you work your butt off. You're a smart kid. It's kind of funny, actually. They're going to a resort. That's all resort. And a couple other families that she's friends with are going to be there at the same time. Nice.
up the middle, not going to get it. He's safe at first. That is Hayden Kendrick.
Pitcher almost had a chance to stop that one, just kind of bounced up over him.
One down. Kendrick will advance to second. Out at
Sacrifice
first.
bunt. That's what they call that, a sacrifice bunt.
get the runner in the scoring position.
That would suck when coach says, all right, you're up. I need you to do the sacrifice bunt. Ah, come on, coach.
Really? No one's going to die. Don't worry, it's not that kind of sacrifice.
Let me swing at it.
That was Ryan Hill up. Now. Yeah, it's safe. That'll be a single out to center. Now it's Caden Gardner.
Caden Gardner plays for Crater Comets as well for football.
No, Gardner was just.
He was caught out, the last batter. Oh, hit!
Right in the stomach.
Oh.
Maybe chest. Upper stomach. Quay Lundeen.
Is that Gardner up beforehand, Hen?
I'll get that on the second time around.
All
Second
right.
at bat, I'll get that. I have the numbers here. I have the numbers right. Just going between the pages and it's a little, it's not so straightforward here. But we got 2 down.
Number 15 came in.
Or excuse me, 2 on and 2 down. So we've got 15 a pinch runner.
Probably just so number 12 can get looked at.
Yeah, Emmett Stouter, the freshman, as we've got Caden Scaparo up now.
Right.
Fell on that one.
Oh, hit
and
again.
Another.
Man, and you can hear them when they get hit because we're so close. That does not sound comfortable.
So Morgan hit by a pitch as well.
That loads him up. It's always so much pressure. Go up to bat with bases loaded, eh? So
2 out, so it's not like, okay, you get into a double play, that's the worst. Bases loaded, and you hit into a double play, but any out is an out right now, so it's like a little bit less pressure, but still, it's bases loaded. You can get 2 runs here. You just got to get some good contact.
Yeah, but it just seems like automatic. Maybe it's my video game days. You know, you get bases loaded, you want the grand slam.
And as Tibbles back up, he grounded out his first time up. So we're back around the order. That's a different kind of pressure. You got video game pressure.
Yeah. You want to get those runs.
You got your Wii pressure for baseball, which is different. You got your real pressure here.
Well, yeah.
But then you're getting paid. You're getting paid now to do it. That's even more pressure. He's like, they think I'm so good at this that they're going to pay me to do it.
Speaking of getting paid to do it, Major Leagues figured it out.
Finally.
Ended the strikeout.
Yep.
For a while there wasn't going to be any baseball this year, but there's just too much involved nowadays for them to get locked out. And ooh, nice pitch. Yeah, too much money. Way too much money now. When was the last lockout? It was in the 90s, I think, wasn't it, for the majors?
I thought there was one. It's another hit.
Almost.
But that is a walk then.
I think he was able to get out the way, but that would have hit him in the head.
That brings Hayden Kendrick through. It's 1-1. Tibbles walk then.
There's a little meeting on the mound here for the Cavemen. Coming down from Grants Pass, enjoying this nice day here in Central Point.
It's always the same story, though. Every year, when it's changing from winter to spring and people are just so excited, it's a change of season. For me, I love the rain more. I love the winter and the fall. But
Fall, yes.
I can't say spring is not bad. I like spring.
I
but
like spring.
It's just, I think it's just we get that mindset. We're going like, oh, we've been locked up for so long, or the sun hasn't been so strong, and then people get burned. I mean, how many people get sunburned like the first week like this because they're just like, oh, yes,
I need a good base.
Sun. Oh, it's going to be more than a base.
I'm Canadian white, so any moment I'm in the sun. My wife was like, you better put sunblock on. I'm like, nah, I'm good. She's like, you're going to get burnt. I'm like, I'll chance it.
I'm worried about my neck right now.
I can feel some heat on my one arm because that's where the sun's at. But
yep.
It's good. It's my window arm anyway, so it's usually the one that gets the...
That's when you really got to be careful for it. It's always in the window. It's going to get hit all the time.
It's my window arm. Truckers, man, they got one arm that's completely tanned and dark, and the other one that's stone cold white.
That one hit foul. That's why actually they have those sleeves. I'm gonna start wearing it, I think. But I usually don't have I have both my hands on the wheel anyway. I don't have it resting over here
when you're driving.
So I'm good. But there is those. I have a sleeve, and so I think I might wear that if I'm going to be doing some long driving in the sun, just to be safe. I like having a tan, but I don't want to, I don't want skin cancer. That's out at second, but they get the one across. It's a 1-1 as we head to the top of the third. TaylorRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Tunick now batting for Grants Pass.
That was a good-looking pitch. Must have just been a little bit inside. Height-wise, look good.
Tunick is batting ninth for the Cavemen. Crater got through just a few batters ahead of schedule compared with Grants Pass. Grants Pass here, haven't fully gotten through their lineup, which right here, the order, Tunick is the last in that order. We'll be right back to Carnes, who's on deck. Crater has already gone through one, and their top two batters have had their second at-bats. And that will be a strikeout, a third one for Randolph. Carnes now walk his first at bat. Morgan. Another ball from Randolph. And that's going to be a fourth ball. Carnes on first now. Second straight walk for Carnes. Morgan now grounded out his first time up. This game hasn't been really too bad as far as time. We're already in the third. We've been going for about 35 minutes maybe. That's pretty much an average for baseball.
Not like that 55-minute first the other day.
No.
Scrooge, a lot of singles, just walks. There was, it's the beginning of the year. Oh, that one's loose.
All the way to third, Carnes.
And are they sending him back?
Maybe just one. They're only giving him one base. Yep, only one base for that one.
And why do they do that?
I don't know if this is a difference between high school and the pros or college, but I know that as soon as it goes past, you can at least get one base. Maybe it's the whole thing where like, no, we'll just give them the one and one extra base. But sometimes it's loose and you just go.
Yeah.
You just go. You're free to go. Not sure if I just got to get back into it because it's been a while since we've had baseball.
Yeah.
High school baseball.
For real.
I got to remember the rules again here.
Yeah, crash course. We should take an umps crash course. Just sit in there and, just kind of get familiar with the rules because there are quite a bit of differences in how you do 7 innings versus 9. And especially with softball, too, there's some different rules.
Mercy rule. Strike there for Morgan. So mercy rule, which we don't have in any other division or level of baseball, or at least above here. And there's other little subtle ones, but it wouldn't be a bad thing. Poked at that, hit Randolph's foot, and that's going to be enough of a deflection that Morgan is safe at first, and Carnes will head to third. So runners on the corner, still one down. Osborne grounded out his first time up. That one floats down, sinks. That dropped. I saw that drop from here.
It did. That was kind of a deceiving pitch because it looked like it was coming in real quick, and then it sort of slowed and dropped, and right into the zone. That was a nice pitch.
It's a problem just from the angle. I can't tell if that was a changeup or if it was a sinker, but I saw that drop. Did not need a microscope to see that.
Just a good old camera lens. Safe at first.
Double play op in play. Now back. I think now we got everybody listed. I'll start keeping track. All the balls and strikes.
It's definitely helpful when they have the screen lit up and someone operating it.
That one popped Real high, right field. Under it. Got it. Tagging up is Carnes at third. He tags in time, scores in time. 2-1. Grants pass now, but 2 down. Sacrifice fly from Osborne. Works. Vaniku Johnson. That's Robinson on deck. Vaniku Johnson, 0 for 1, a strikeout his first at bat. And it's funny because as you look through the screen, it's almost like there's 2 batters when you see the batter on deck.
You stay a little 11. Swing. There we go.
Two down, Morgan still on first for the Cavemen. Back in time. Swinging a miss, a high one there. That's a second strikeout for Vaniku Johnson and the 4th for Randolph. And that will finish out 2.5. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 2-1. Grants pass.
Gather and memories are made. Taprock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
They can't hear. Yeah, hey, welcome back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. I know.
Hey, we're back. Big gulps, eh?
Randolph lined out his first time up. Pitching pretty well so far through 3 innings, only giving up to 2. He's got 4 strikeouts. Morgan on the mound for Grants Pass does not currently have any strikeouts.
That was a nice pitch. Came in quick on target.
Another ball. So we're 2-1 right now. Is that correct?
2-1 score.
2 balls. No, 2 balls, 1 strike. Or is it 1 ball, 2 strikes? I'll go with 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, that one.
Because I'm trying to start to count for you guys, get you there, and that's lined into left. And did he catch that? Did it hit the ground? I think he caught it on the hop.
Yeah.
Randolph saved it first. And they do say Reich. Okay, that's what I thought. Damon Kindreich now flying out his first time up. That's the way the name looks. That is it to short. That is Possible double play. It is not in time. Now Hayden Kindreck singled his first time up. So 1-on-1 out. We're now at 4:59 p.m. local time, wherever you may be watching. It's in for strike one.
See, that breeze right now is just making it perfect. This, to me, would be perfect weather. I know you like the gray and the rainy. And
see, perfect is all an opinion. That's all I'm saying.
This is
perfect.
My opinion of perfect.
That's what I mean.
Breeze. I'm in the shorts and the T-shirt, just comfortable standing in the sun.
I just want to get rid of where we say nice, good, perfect, bad. Just get rid of all that, 'cause that's opinion. It's opinion-based. That's all. That's all I'm saying. As a weather person, I do not use those terms because I know my perfect is not someone else's perfect.
Well, you can't, because that would be like me being on the radio saying, this is the best song ever, or this is the best song. Again, that is, opinion, right?
Exactly. No, this is fact.
Your
this
opinion,
is the best song ever.
Well, there are some facts about that. We can get
all right,
into that
spill
later.
it. Spill it. What's the best song ever?
The best song ever? I don't know. It's funny, right? You go through different vibes and different emotions and different feelings through songs, and sometimes there's just different periods where one song's really hitting you. And
exactly.
Then, there's other times where you're like, that song, okay, yeah, I like it, but
don't stop believing. It's got to be. I mean, as far as like people start singing to it, popular for sure.
Yep.
But is it the best song? I mean, Nothing Else Matters. Is that the best song?
Nothing Else Matters.
Kindreich advances to second. That would be a passed ball. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1
I see
out,
what you're saying,
1 on.
because catcher couldn't totally control it.
It wasn't a wild pitch to where it was all on the pitcher. It was he had something to play with it. Couldn't handle it, but it wasn't technically a wild pitch. Foul back, still 2-2.
But, I mean, when you're talking about weather, though, it can't be such an opinion because...
What? You're going to open this up?
Well, I have to.
Okay.
Well, because you can't do certain things in some certain weather. Therefore, you could still enjoy that weather, but it can't be considered perfect weather, right? Like, you can't be outside videoing a baseball game up in Seattle with the gray and all the rain, which is what you desire.
You're covered.
That would be very... But they call the games with the rain.
That is exactly. So wouldn't even ever be baseball in the rain. Nope. That's what there's no. They got the Mariners, but that's why they got the roof.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Just cover it.
They don't
There
play
you
baseball
go.
in the rain. It's like the biggest wussy sport ever.
Yeah, no, it's well, don't
soccer
say that.
could be
don't
like
say that.
Soccer could be tornadoes going on. I'm just kidding. I played baseball. I umped baseball. It was fun.
Taylor, if you're listening, it is not wussy sport.
but the metal bats, your spike. Yeah, it's hard to play baseball in the rain, I guess.
They don't. They really don't. A little drizzle, but it does. It will affect completely because now you got guys sliding around. It's dangerous because you have all the infielders playing in mud. The ball will probably just stick in certain spots and won't go past a certain thing unless you're going to go with like they do in softball and baseball. Actually, you go north Portland, a lot of these fields are the artificial turf. The whole field is artificial turf. There's no dirt at all.
Right.
And you can play all year round. That's the main
even
thing.
our U.S. Cellular fields here are like that, are they not?
Yes.
Are they still
yes. No, actually, there you go. Yeah, artificial turf all the way. So they can play year round technically. It's just maybe avoid lightning storms.
Yeah,
that's unsafe where they will not have anybody. I mean, you have to told
with your
light
bats.
poles and bats. Exactly. It's holding it up. You're a rod ready to be struck. Oh, Hill hits that foul. Hill singled his first time up. Got 2 strikes now. In the dirt. Got ball 2. inside, and actually that was ball 3. That's ball 4.
I almost thought he was hit there. Nope, ball 4.
Gardner, he was hit by pitch last time. We've got Hill on first and Kindreich on second. 2 outs. The tying run is at second in Kindreich.
Ooh,
there we go. Talking about lightning striking twice and lightning striking. He just got hit twice, both of his first at-bats.
And that one, I'm not going to say it looked like they intentionally hit him. I'm sure that wasn't the case, but the ball came in light. It wasn't a hard pitch.
It's like
it
Major
was up
Leagues.
in his shoulder.
It's like Major Leagues where he just turns into it.
Yeah.
Over home plate. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, just to get it. He didn't do that, but it's bases loaded. He did get, yeah.
Caden Gardner plays football for the Comets, so I'm sure he's used to getting hit every once in a while, but probably not from a little baseball coming in.
No.
But he handles both of those hits all right.
Lundin up. His second at bat. And that does it. 3 stranded, bases loaded. Still 2-1. We hit to the top of the 4th. This is TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Top of the 4th. We're at now 7 after 5, just under an hour. We do appreciate all of our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available for you. That includes our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thank you to our presenting sponsors, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. And if we're talking about Grants Pass, playing here, Grants Pass, Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River. Include that on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and service awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. Robinson flied out his first time up.
It was a great hit, too.
It was pretty far. We got Montejano on deck. That's in for a strike, 1-1. That one is just foul. It's going to be 1-2. That was close.
Yeah, they swung low to try and get that one, you know.
He's got the height. Swung outside for that one. Another strikeout for Randolph. That is 5. Robinson's first. He's 0 for 2. One down. Montejano up. He struck out his first at bat. This one hit to first. Randolph, good coverage coming from the mound. 2 down. Cancel a single his first time up, 1 for 1. Apologize if it's Cantola, if it's Cantola or Cantola. That is a short. Randolph to first. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 4th. That was a very quick half inning. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and 10,000. Be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Table Rock Sports says thank you to our nearly 2,000 YouTube subscribers. Want to join our team? Go to our Table Rock Sports page at youtube.com. Click on the red subscribe button. Your home for high school sports in Southern Oregon, TableRockSports.net. Not only Southern Oregon, we have extended. We have a team in Eugene. We've got teams up there for a few schools. Up in Portland. We've got people in Portland covering stuff. We are all over the state. It's great to be with you. Great to do this. I always have fun. Danny, I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, I like the baseball, softball season. It doesn't seem very long. We don't do a whole heck of a lot of games, but, gets me outside, gets that fresh air in me that I need. It's a good way to start the spring, summer season, being out here with the kids. It's a lot of fun. After being in the gym for the last few months, doing, the end of the volleyball there and doing the basketball over the last several months. Yeah, it's good to be back outside.
I think Crater boys basketball finishing, was it the 4th place game they won over Ashland? Pretty big deal in state.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were a little bummed. They were hoping to do a little better, but
that's still something to hang your head on. I mean, 4th in the state, it's pretty good.
I think it's because, right before state championships, right before Corona hit, they were right there at the tops. And so,
yeah,
you're trying to get back to where you were several years ago. Yeah, Nate Biddle was playing at the time, right? And he's playing for the Ducks now and on his way to an NBA career possibly.
Looks like we do have Rapp. Rapp is up to bat. So I think they're a little out of order. Will he get there in time? It looks like he is safe. Beats out the throw.
All miss from the third baseman out there.
And he's 2 for 3. Well, they did switch because Tibbles was leading off before Rapp, but Rapp just hit. It's all out of order a little bit here. Sacrifices him. 1 down, but Rapp moves to second.
I mean, if you're going to do the sacrifice, could you even say, Coach, let me do like a pop fly sacrifice? Not a bunt sacrifice. That's like the worst sacrifice out there.
Oh, excuse me. No. Okay. Sorry. No, I was looking at a different number. No, Scapero is actually on. Yes, he is on second. Tibbles is correct. This is Rapp. I apologize.
Strike one. Swing and a miss. That one coming in for 2. Ooh.
So 1 and 2. And there I had right between the teams. I had each inning laid out, and I was going to say write down the runs, but I just failed on that one as that one goes up, and that's going to be an RBI single ended up as Capero comes home. Two RBI single for Rapp.
So we got a timeout here, Coach. Going to have a little meeting at the mound.
Today's game is brought to you by our regional sponsors, including Sherm's, Thunderbird, and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. And today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger de Villeneuve, attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon, and also the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. Yeah, I was trying to keep track of innings and the runs and all that, and I just failed after the first inning. I stopped. But that's where the scoreboard operator would help. Randolph is 1 for 2, lined out and singled. It's going to be ball 1. It's in for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, that was a good-looking pitch, too. Surprised you didn't take a swing at that one.
I mean, top of the zone. I mean, that was, decently in the middle. That's right up the gut, 1-2.
Now that one I could see felt a little low. Maybe even a touch outside.
Ooh. Another hit by pitch. Morgan. That's the 4th.
Ouch. Well, that's what his number is.
True.
Maybe that's the limit.
That's the cutoff. Kindreich now 1 for 2, flied out and fielder's choice. So we got 2 on, only 1 down for Crater. Strike 1. In the dirt, ball 1. So it's just Maddie that's out of the house this week, right?
Yep.
What's everybody else doing?
Living up in Mexico. Oh, you know, one of them's having a sleep. She's the 11-year-old. She's sleeping over at different people's house. She might as well be out of the house this week, too.
Yeah.
Sleeping over at different friends' houses. My mother-in-law's visiting, so she can't have any sleepovers at our place. So she's like, I want to sleep over here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever. Spring break. Do what you want.
Oh, no. 5 now hit by pitch. Kindreich. his first experience and first taste himself for today. But that loads him up with only one out. And your mom is visiting when?
March 29th. So
Okay.
next week.
That's
she'll be
not
coming
too
in.
far away.
Hanging out until June. So I'll be a good couple of months with Momski, visiting from Canada. Last time she was here was right before the whole Wu flu kicked off. She got stuck up in Canada. So she's ready to come for a little visit.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
And that is not collected. That will score a run. 3-2 now as Kindreich. That would be an error, really, on the shortstop.
Yeah.
We'll call it.
I was going to say, if he would have, picked that up cleanly, easily get that over to third. We got that crazy pitch here.
And not there. As Randolph comes home that wild pitch. It's now 4-2.
And all of a sudden, this game takes a bit of a turn. I'd say it's been pretty even, pretty back and forth up until now. See if Comets can take advantage and run away with this lead here.
That's fouled to the left.
Good thing I didn't park there.
Holds all the runners out at first.
Nice defensive play there. Caveman doing a good job getting that out. Caden Gardner back up.
Two out. And it's going to drop. And on 2 outs, everybody was running. That's going to be 2 runs in. It's going to be 6-2. Gardner.
Well, where they're running out there, that's right into the sun. Now you're looking straight up at it. That's a difficult catch for sure.
That one lined in the gap, but then it does. Oh, no, he didn't. He got it. He caught it. That's it. Finally, 3 outs as we move to the top of the 5th, but not before Crater takes the lead, storms ahead 6-2. You're watching TapeRockSports.net. We'll be right back after this.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Huh?
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back here, Danny.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Got to be practicing my British accent or my mom's going to be mad at me. Oh, you're living in America now?
You've forgotten all about your roots.
You can't speak British anymore. What's the matter with you, Daniel? Sorry, Ma.
You feel like too good for us now, Al. Yeah. You won the war, and now you just, whatever. Screw you. Who are you?
That's it.
Cheerio.
So my mother-in-law and my wife, they have been binging Downton Abbey.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Martinez up to bat. Flied out his first time. The second movie, Downton Abbey, coming out. From the way you said it, it doesn't sound like you really like it too much. There we go, yeah.
Yeah, they're in the middle of the living room blasting this British show. I'm like, I'm going to have to live with a Brit for the next 3 months, Ma. Or at least. Give me a break. No, I'm just kidding.
That's usually all I listen to. I watch all British shows, man.
I guess when you grew up with it, you had to break away and find your own way.
True. Just like I hate American language accents.
American accents?
Just kidding. I don't, but it's refreshing to hear some different dialects once in a while.
Well, it's funny because sometimes they'll say words and they don't know what they mean, so I have to interpret for them, which is kind of funny.
I think you mentioned that before. What was one of them?
Well, they said "ta" the other day, and they were like, "I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means." "Ta" is like, okay, that's enough. I'll figure like "ta."
Okay.
Be done now.
Ta-ta.
Yeah, ta-ta.
See ya. Goodbye.
It's kind of funny because my in-law, my wife and her mom looked at each other like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And they both look over at me. I'm just sitting on my phone playing games or whatever. They're binging that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good break, actually, to be honest. I've been into Criminal Minds, and so I've been having some weird dreams lately. So it's probably a good idea that switch it up. I had a dream that my best friend growing up tried to strangle me. And so I tried to figure out who he got the order from, and it was from one of my brothers. And then so my brothers wouldn't tell me which one it was, so I shot one of them in the hand. He was okay, but I found out who it was.
Oh, wow.
And I shot the right one.
The right hand?
The
or the right person?
Brother, yeah.
Okay. Tunic up to bat, strike out his first time. Strike out looking his first time up as Martinez gets back safely to first. Man.
It's crazy how these streaming services have totally changed the way we watch television. It's a week, you wait a week sometimes, through the Christmas or spring hiatus. You're waiting, a couple of weeks to watch a show, and then obviously the summer, May, you'd have to wait all the way till September again. The finales end in May.
Yeah.
And it's just TV now. It's like, no, man, you can fire off an entire series in a couple of weeks.
Not waiting for anything.
No. Which is actually kind of fun because it keeps your story fresh and you know what's going on all the time. And I think you really get involved in the characters more.
The sacrifice is perfect. Perfect. I mean, Tunic makes it to first himself on that. That just died in the grass.
Yeah, that was a great bunt. Sacrifice bunt. We've got a little bit of a... You see any step off the line?
Or did it bounce in foul territory before? But I from here it looked good. Went on the replay. Well, let's see what they're... Oh, they're calling Tunic out. Something about stepping. I'm not sure where. Instead of first and second, only got Martinez on first and one out now. That was strange.
Coach was not happy about that. Kind of funny. He says, "You're killing us, ump." Like
you're taking over the game. You're taking over the game. It killed me, Smalls. Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of when he said that, especially, considering it's baseball.
Yep.
But that was kind of funny. But I'll see if I can get some clarity from the umpire during the inning switch there. I couldn't tell exactly what happened either. Maybe interference because he stepped over the ball.
That's a good question. It looked like a perfect bunt.
It really, really did. Great job. But, rules sometimes get in the way.
And vision and eyes. son. That one's high. Actually, ball 4 on that one. Not ball 3 or 2. So Carnes. Actually, that is Carnes' 3rd walk. Morgan, 1 for 2. Infield single his last time up. 1 down, 2 on. That's in for a strike.
Good decision there. Looked like he was going to go for it. Decides to hold up. Ball.
Toss to second and to first. He's safe. So first and third. 2 outs, though. Osborne, 0 for 2, grounded out and sacrifice fly. And I really probably should. I don't need my left hand to do a lot of this stuff. I should bring my glove because if something happens, I need to be able to try to at least cover you close enough.
Perfect.
Snag it.
Save me from getting hit by the ball. You'd be like one of those heroes that you see on those reels.
A hero.
You know, like when the bats go flying in the stands or the
oh,
balls come flying in the stands.
Oh, yeah.
I watch reels of those sometimes. It's incredible. Quick little meeting at the mound here.
Well, fans, it's time to get you back in the game. As an official, there's a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. Hope to see you back on the court or on the field soon. Six-two. 6-2, right? Osborne looking to get 1 run, hopefully chip back into this deficit that they've got. 4-run deficit, 6-2 here, top of the 5th, but 2 outs.
Big swing and a miss there.
It's 1-1.
Nice pitch, but outside.
2-1. That one in the dirt. That is going to bring him home. Martinez scores
with ease.
6-3. It's now a 3-1 count. As Morgan advances to second. Anuku Johnson, 2 strikeouts. That one's low. 2 on, 2 out. Johnson represents the tying run at the plate. That one's high. Ball 2. Now, if you're Johnson, you don't want to strike out a 3rd time. That should be the 3rd out. And it is. That Grants Pass does get 1 run. Cut the deficit to 3, 6-3. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, we'll be right back.
From the moment you enter the court, we're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Perfect timing, bottom of the 5th. It's 5:37 now. We're about an hour and 20 minutes into this one. It's a pretty average length. Some baseball games we've experienced.
I'm not in a rush. I ain't going anywhere. Just had an opportunity to speak to the home plate umpire there, and he said, yeah, what happened was it was a lane violation where he was running to the left side of the ball where the Crater player wasn't able to get it and throw it without being interfered with. So basically an interference / lane violation. That was the call on that. So there we go. Cleared it up.
Thank you for that. Scaparo lines out.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I actually already had one today, so I'll get it later.
What else then?
Yeah.
Okay. Something else? No?
No. Water. I've been drinking a lot of water lately.
Good.
For summer.
Good.
Got to get hydrated.
Mm-hmm. Got to get hydrated. Hey, man, this is like my 4th one today. What's good? It does. I mean, fewer headaches, hopefully.
What are these? 64 ounces? You drinking?
That one's 32, I believe.
It's a 32er?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's a little.
Mine's a little.
Mine's probably a 44 then.
It's a little wider.
Mine's a little bit bigger than yours.
So if you switched this up and pushed it up, it'd probably be close to the same.
Oh, so you think they're both?
It usually would say on the bottom.
What is it?
What kind of bottle is this?
It is.
It's got to say the ounces on there.
It's incognito.
No matter what, it's good.
It was made in China.
All right, Tibbles, he's 0 for 2. Sacrifice bunt, his last at bat. So you see Crater is on their 4th time through the lineup. Another foul off. But Grants Pass is only 2.5 through. That's in the dirt. That's 2-2.
I bet this field later in the summer when these trees are all full, it's probably really nice to play here too. I bet it gets a lot of nice shade out there.
Yeah, I'd say in the next month, hopefully, those will be all
in bloom.
All leaves. Yeah, it is pretty beautiful out here. Especially when we're here for our soccer practices, which is where our team goes. And as Tibbles with the walk. Over wrap now, 2 for 3. We are here for that, and it's just all of these trees are just full. That's August, and it's like things are almost starting to die at that point, though. Still nice. It's like one of the most beautiful parks I've been in as far as high school goes. When you get all that in bloom.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just great because you see how straight the trees out in left field are. Even the big ones here to the left.
That one's loose.
Tibbles safely into second.
Trying to tempt him out at first there. Gets past the first baseman and get a base.
At this point, they're looking for insurance runs because
Sure.
you only got 6 outs left to take care of Grants Pass. Don't have to do the bottom of the 7th if Crater's leading. Fouled back, strike one. Well, we got the next batter up for Grants Pass here. Got a Morgan running past us. He's coming in at about 2.5 feet tall. He's just looking for a bat, I think, so he can get out there.
That's all he needs. It's cute. He actually stopped in front of the camera before the pitch went, and then when the pitch went through, then he went by.
Got hit there by Rapp into left. It'll be first and third. Only one out. Things are rolling along here again for Crater. Randolph 1 for 2, hit by pitch his last time up. Hey, Rapp is 3 for 4. Is this going to hit your car?
Negative. Close though.
Well, it's 2 car lengths, 2 cars away.
Yep.
2 spaces.
Could have happened. Nothing like the softball field over there at Crater, man. Those things coming right on 3rd Street when cars are driving by. That one the opposite
to the
way.
right now. Yeah, that's right on the street. Yeah.
It's just funny how that's placed right there.
I would not want to be walking on the sidewalk and then poof. It'll get anyone walking on that sidewalk. That's going to be a strikeout and looking. Morgan's second strikeout. Kindrak 1 for 2, also hit by pitch his last time up. The double steal puts 2 men in scoring position. Still 2 outs, though. That's going to be in for strike 1. And almost hits the third base coach. 2 strikes. In the dirt, ball 1. Morgan has not been able to find a bat. Run right past. You saw the top of his head. Well taken there at third. Grounds out, ends the inning. Threat, but nothing happens. We head to the top of the 6. Still 6-3 Crater. Be right back.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Top of the 6. Like Randolph is still in. He's held the Cavemen to 3 runs. Like leading off, it's going to be Robinson. 0 for 2 fly out and a strikeout. Grants pass down to their final 6 outs. See what they can muster. Strike 1. Strike 2. That's a big swing and a miss. So you notice Robinson's been swinging for those outside of the zone.
Big swings too, man. He's trying to blast one.
That one's up. Sticking in the infield. Didn't get too far. Easily caught. 1 down. Crash pass down to 5 outs left. So Monahano, 0 for 2. Strikeout, ground out. Strike 1. A little inside, ball 1. A little high, ball 2. Popped up right where we are. Oh, that was close. That was about 8 feet from you.
About that.
Jeez. 2-2.
That's actually the closest ball to hitting me or my car. So how about that?
Mm-hmm.
I even stood in the wrong spot today.
There's always tomorrow.
Yep.
New day,
That's my
new
goal.
choice.
Get hit by a ball. That's the plan.
It's just the one that it really is. It's the one where it spins right off the edge of the back where they get under it.
Mm.
They get under the ball, hits the tip, and then backspin. And
just comes straight at you.
Yes.
Line drive.
Yes, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, that happens. I'll just duck behind the camera. I'll let that take
Get it right in the throat.
Nice hit. Deep.
Into the gap. Doesn't get it on the dive. So extra bases for Montejano. Into second with only one out.
That's exactly what the Caveman needed here in the sixth to be able to get some life back in this, down 3. Got some time to rally at it, but got to take advantage of opportunities. Great job there. Connecting and getting out there in a nice double.
Cantula 1 for 2, single and a ground out. In the dirt, ball 1. Oh, right in the back.
Beamed, as they say. I think this is the most hit by pitches I've ever seen in a game. You know, we've done high school sports together for a couple of years, and softball too, and I know they get hit, but this is a lot today. It's new in the season still. It's early, I guess, but
not focused on their not fine-tuned their control yet. But that's the first one by Randolph. But 5 Comets have been hit. Excuse me, not 5 Comets have been hit. 4 Comets have been hit. Garner's been hit twice.
There you go.
Clarify that. Martinez representing the tying run. Fouled back.
And that one scared me a little, I'm not going to lie to you, because I lost it.
I thought it went straight up behind, but I don't know where it went. Another ball. And Crater bullpen doesn't have anybody
warming up, no.
So if there's any closer, don't know who it'll be. It's going to be the second strike.
Thought it was a little inside there. He turned in, didn't even go for it. Maybe hugging a bit of the inside of the plate, but nice pitch.
A little bit farther away from your car on that one, but still in the general area.
I know where not to park next time. How about that?
I could have told you that. Sorry, I thought you were already here where you were, but I didn't know where you were. Low, ball 3. You can see this big, vast gap between cars over there, cars in here. They know that's probably going over there. That's a walk. It's going to load them up with 1 out. Big opportunity for the Cavemen here. Tunic 0 for 2. Double play ends it.
A good hit could tie it.
Or even a grand slam gives them the lead.
We're going to take a little minute here.
We'll step away for 30. Be right back.
always be there.
You're ready to go again. Tunick. Tunick doesn't have it yet. It's only his third at bat, though. That first one called for a strike and a big swing. That's low and outside, 1-1. Abby inside, 2-1. That's in for a strike. 2-2. Up and back. That's close to yours.
Oh, that gonna get it? Oh, bounced right over it. Hit behind it and bounced right over my truck. There we go.
What luck is that?
All game long. They've been trying to get it. That's as close as they've got. I'm taking the ball.
Oh, and that was a couple feet away from that bumper.
that was wild.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout, another one for Randolph.
Yeah, that was a bit low. Randolph reaching down there for that one. Probably like to have that one back if you could, I'm sure.
They're 2 down. Carnes, who has walked 3 straight at bats, takes the first pitch strike. He's got a good eye.
Yeah, obviously, if he's gotten 3 walks, if he gets another one here, that's going to put a point on the board.
Bring him back to within 2. Strike on that one. One and 2. Mr. Randolph's got to be careful, too. Make sure he doesn't get a wild pitch out there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to give away a run here. Strikes him out. 2 huge strikeouts for Randolph with bases loaded, 1 out. Gets out of it. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. It is still 6-3. We'll be right back.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back. We're at the bottom of the 6th. Grants pass. Loads them with 1 out. 2 huge strikeouts from Randolph. on Tunick and Carnes. Ends the inning, keeps them holding on to that 3-run lead. Grants Pass will be down to 3 outs now. Top of the 7th will be their last chance. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Got Hayden Kindreich up. Kindreich is 2 for 3.
Another one into the dirt there. Outside for a ball.
2-1.
Baseball is very peaceful. You know?
Well, yeah.
I'm just sitting here, I'm like, this is really nice.
Yeah.
Woo. Now,
That's
they're
to
trying
the
to get
left.
the truck. Yeah, it's not going to hit
That's
it.
to the left.
There we go. You know, it's certainly basketball. It's so intense down there on the court, especially when you're coming right down to the last seconds. And everyone, it's just wild, you know? Same with volleyball and basketball, or football.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer, too. It gets so intense. Baseball, it's peaceful.
Yeah, being aired there on the second baseman. Kindreich will be on first safely. Well, it is, and that's, I think of George Carlin talking about baseball. You heard it? You know
George
that?
Carlin.
Or he's just like, oh, baseball, where you're safe, and you go home.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
Yeah, that is hilarious. I've played that on my morning show, Comedy Corner, a couple times. Well, not a couple times, but Carlin a couple times.
Yeah.
A bit.
I love talking about baseball.
Talking about can't play in the rain because you might get
Exactly. Yeah. Don't play in the rain. You go home. You're safe. What is it? There's another one.
There's all kinds of it.
I can't remember.
Ooh.
And the dirt gets behind him. Kindreich advances to second.
No good on the bunt attempt.
Another bunt there by Hill. So 1-2. This one high into the outfield, into the gap, and it drops between all three of them. He's going home. Kindreich is safely at home, easily at home. Add another insurance run. It's now 7-3. An RBI single from Hill.
Let's see if Caden Gardner is actually going to hit the ball today or get hit by the ball.
Singles last time up, but after, 2 hit by pitches. He's still upright. Good to see. He's caught, but dropped by the first baseman. Cantola on first. They're both 5 in there. He has 1 in extra there, an extra 1, so it's 15. That bunt is foul. Now 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. To short, turns 1 and 2.
Nice work
executed.
there. Yeah, nice work there, Caveman.
Gardner into the double play. Set for ball 1. This is Lundeen.
Nobody want to make any calls on these rolling balls down the line here.
Yeah.
After the last episode.
Let's just let the ball do the talking and deciding.
That was inside for a ball. Another good-looking pitch, but just off the plate. And there it is.
That does it for the bottom of the 6th. 7-3. They get 1 run. Final 3 outs for the Cavemen, trying to extend this game. We'll be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
is it the final 3 outs for the Cavemen. Morgan, the pitcher. And he's had 3 strikeouts in this game. All of them have been looking like he looked at that one. Just like that.
Not swinging.
Exactly.
Those are the worst kind. I hate that.
Didn't even try.
That's what I'm saying. At least if you swing for it.
Ooh, we barely caught that one.
That was a bit low, I think. But I'm not out there in blue, or I guess black.
And that's the thing, as a batter, you're usually instructed to wait for your pitch. If it's out of the zone, don't go for it. That's 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Morgan, great game, though. Pitching, 6 innings, 3 strikeouts, 2 for 4 at the plate. We've got Osborne now. Not had a hit yet. Takes that one for a strike. And it is Tibbles for Crater for the close and the save. That's 2 down. 2 up, 2 down.
Crater wanting to close this one out.
First strike for Hanuku Johnson.
Sorry for the blocked view there. Pitch into the dirt ball.
And that's a strikeout. We're in the dirt, thrown to first, and he missed it. It was in the sun. But Johnson will head to second on a strikeout. Bad throw.
How about that?
But also in the sun. I mean, it's hard. You have somebody, a runner, in right there. You can't hit him, but they're right lined up where you need to go. So you have to get it over him, but down in time to get to your first baseman to tag him out.
It's
a tough throw.
And, yeah, you're looking directly into the sun right now as it's starting to set. You can see the long shadows out there on the grass.
Robinson now. The man on second. Will be behind. Johnson will head to third. That's it for a strike. That's in the dirt, 2-1. That was close. Excuse me, it was 3-1 at that point. The walk. It's now Montejano, 1 for 3. Cantola on deck. He represents the tying run. This to short. The toss to second does it. That is your final, 7-3. We are going to step away for just a few moments. We will have the MyCircle K GP Energy postgame show coming your way next. Download the Peak Rewards app today and start saving. We'll recap the scoring. Got some of the key stats. We pick a couple of players of the game. It's coming up on the MyCircle K GP Energy postgame show, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch.
Hello again, I'm Officer Ashwell with the Central Point Police Department, and you're watching Traffic Safety First. Today we will be going over how to navigate four-way stops as a driver. Let's go. You've likely heard the term right-of-way before, but do you know what the actual definition is? According to ORS 801.440, the full definition of right-of-way is the right of one vehicle or pedestrian to proceed in a lawful manner in preference to another vehicle or pedestrian approaching under such circumstances of direction, speed, and proximity as to give rise to danger of collision unless one grants precedence to the other. That's obviously a fairly complicated definition, so in simpler terms, as it applies to driving, right-of-way extends to a driver deemed as having the right to continue driving before another driver. This applies unless the driver with the right-of-way communicates with another driver that they may go first. So the intersection behind me is actually a two-way stop, but today we're going to be talking about four-way stops. So when we talk about four-way stops, we are talking about intersections where four flows of traffic converge at one intersection and all vehicles must stop and yield the right-of-way before going through to the other side. To make this easier to understand for the visual learners, we're deploying our handy tabletop map and these awesome cars, and we're going to use those to illustrate 4 scenarios on how to yield at four-way stops.
Here's a common scenario that happens. You're driving along and get to a four-way stop slightly before someone else. This is providing you with the right-of-way, and you may enter the intersection before the other driver. A second scenario may be that you come to the stop at the exact time as another driver. In this case, the law states the right-of-way is for whoever is the most to the right in a configuration. Here, that would be the purple-colored car. So that vehicle would have the right-of-way to go through the intersection first. For our third scenario, you may come to an intersection with the intention of turning at the same time as someone else who also has their blinker on, indicating they plan to turn. If neither vehicle would be traveling through the lane of travel as the other, both vehicles can proceed at the same time. And our fourth scenario, you come to an intersection at the same time as 3 other vehicles and everyone stops at the same time. This is pretty rare, but in this scenario, who would have the right-of-way? It's not possible to figure out who is the most to the right in this situation, so the way to handle this would be to use hand signals to grant precedence to other drivers. This happens usually by waving another vehicle to proceed first. Other drivers may take these steps before you do, so be sure all 4 drivers understand who is to go first before anyone proceeds to enter the intersection.
And that will be a wrap for our 23rd episode. I want to say thank you to PSS Duran for helping us make our video.
Thank you for having me.
We hope this takes some of the confusion out of yielding the right-of-way at four-way stops. We'll see you next month with another episode.
Eluding, he's northbound on 99. I need another unit to come in. Felony stop. Officer Ashford, needed any place. Can you knock next time? Sorry. Did you see anything? No, I didn't see you playing with your toy cars again.
Good. All right, how about you be the bad guy this time?
All right, but I'm warning you, I'm about to go 5 over the speed limit.
Welcome to the GP Energy My Circle K post-game show. Aaron Nilsson, Danny Canada. That's it here from Anhorn Field. As you see the final on the John L. Scott scoreboard. No rally from Grants Pass in the end. End up losing 7-3 after leading for a few innings. Crater, though, big inning, went up 6-2. Holding the lead, adding an insurance run, winning 7-3. Randolph, for the starting pitcher for Crater, ends with 7 strikeouts. Morgan for Grants Pass ends with 3 strikeouts. Hayden Kindreich, 3 for 4, and Rapp, 3 for 4. Both of them the most hits on the Comets team. Pretty more spread out for Grants Pass, though. Morgan the pitcher ended up with 2 for 3 stat line and ended up with 2 for 4 after a ground out in that final stanza. Well, the pitcher having the best at-bat percentage, hitting .500 for the game for the Cavemen, ultimately in the loss. Crater improves to 3-1. Grants Pass down to 2-2-1. And the schedule for tomorrow, do have the tournament continuing. Crater will play Corvallis at 4, after Corvallis will play at 1 right before that against Willamette. Grants Pass, just to show them real quick, what do they have coming up next? That went away. And it's just the beginning. We are only 4 games into this season. And there we go. Grants Pass will be taking on Barlow. And that's going to be tomorrow at 4 as well. At 3, at Grants Pass. The Crater Tournament, so it is split up. They have split it up in different locations. They will be at home against Barlow tomorrow at 3 p.m., then Monday at Wilsonville. Those are the next 2 games. Danny, what were your thoughts on today? Nice to be out.
Yeah.
The game, anything?
Great. Good way to get out here, do our first baseball, softball game of the season, being outside. Just kind of getting in the swing of this, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since doing the baseball. So, good to be back. It was a fun game. Great challenge from the Cavemen coming up here as they started the game, and then it just kind of got away from them. But, long season. So, good luck to them, and it'd be fun to get back at it for our next one. Maybe next Wednesday, I think we might be doing something.
We got something. I know the season ends for Grants Pass on May 14th. Yeah, we definitely have quite a bit. For Crater, they look to be May 20th against Ashland. We do have against Willamette on the 30th, on Wednesday. So we will be here for that second doubleheader, or the second of the doubleheader at 5 p.m. against Willamette. We will definitely have that here on TableRockSports.net Wednesday, March 30th. Well, that's it for us here. We'd like to thank you for watching the broadcast tonight. All of our sponsors, their support, for your support, for tuning in. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Crater 7, Grants Pass 3. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nilsson saying thanks for watching and have a wonderful night from Crater. Not the high school, Anhorn Field, the home of Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.